start a show. Hola, people. How are you?
Hello.
Anna was
Who's
asking
in?
me if I'm seeing Tommy Lean's Ween, and I was thinking, well, yeah, I saw it way back when on the tooting the horn on the boat, but I didn't realize there was a new sighting of it, like the Loch Ness monster. My goodness.
New one. Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta turn you up. I'm like leaning over. Look, you guys are seeing my roots.
Oh, hey man, we're going great over here, and it's totes cool. Totes my goat.
It's the thing to do. So I had microphone issues, people. So if I sound tinny or echoey, I'm sorry. I tried my best. I even tried to hook up my earbuds and I couldn't get them to work. So
It's a full moon, right? Maybe that's why.
oh yeah, that's it. Well, my two videos this week, my Wednesday and Thursday videos, apparently had no sound because I recorded them with this crazy mic. So
Maybe you should take it back.
I think I might have to. Of course, I don't have a receipt, but
Well, you could exchange it, right?
I'll just be like, here, fix this.
I hope it wasn't at Best Buy because the Geek Squad will be all like, "We don't fix it. We just take it back and sell it at a discount."
Oh, it was at Best Buy. Good call. That's great. That's wonderful.
They don't
But
fix it. You can buy another one. I got Samson. That's the one I got, and I got that over at Best Buy, and I've been happy with it. I haven't had the issues like I did with my Snowball. So, just saying, if anybody needs a mic, Samson's decent.
we will figure it out. So, how are you, Alycia? How was your week? It's a busy week, news-wise.
It's a busy week. It was kind of taxing in terms of trying to keep up with the drama, all of the drama, all the news, all the crazy townness. So, yeah, I'm like, this is like my first Friday coming into our Dueling Tarot, and I'm kind of spent. I'm going to have to hope that my liquid crack here keeps me going. What? How did they spell my name this time? Does anybody read that shit?
Does it say is there an F? There's an F in there, and it's joie at the end. Joie.
Okay. I always get a new name. They know my name. I don't know why they.
Joie.
I don't know why they don't just write Fred. I try to keep it simple for them.
When Greg and Peta and I were in Las Vegas, and he was Gordon.
Oh.
And they called him Gordon, and I called him Gordon for the rest of the trip.
Gordon Ramsay? Because I would do that. I'd be like, Gordon. Then he'd be like, you're rotten.
Oh, well. Yeah, he saves that for when we're at home and not in Vegas.
Oh. You're no fun.
So I have liquid crack too, because in my Kate Spade cup, because I have not gone to bed before like 12:30 all week this week. Like I have just been burning the candle at both ends.
Wait, what are you doing?
I've been staying up past like 12:30 every night.
Talking to ghosts?
No, not talking to ghosts. I had a few readings this week, but I had like a bunch of like family obligations. We were at family last night until like 1:00 in the morning. But there was Italian pastries from the Bronx there, so it was.
It's worth it.
Worth it, yeah. Or Queens. Was it Queens? I don't know. I can't remember where my sister-in-law's in-laws are from. I'm drawing a blank on that. I'm getting into the psychic zone.
Oh, so let's see. Excitable 67's here. Jude's here. Francois, bonsoir. Karen, Janet, Nikki, Jumpin' Jupiter, Sally, Diana, Penny, Elizabeth, good day. People are probably like, that's the shittiest accent I've ever heard. Gilda Girl and Susan and Julie. Did I miss anybody? Oh, and Sue.
Oh, yeah. Gilded Girl is here. Look behind me. Look behind the ukulele.
Oh, you could show her. Can you get it off your thingy?
I can. Don't ask me to play the ukulele. I can't do it.
Okay, don't play the ukulele.
Ta-da! Thank you, darling. I love this.
That is the coolest thing ever. I love it.
And I'm going to put it. Greg's got hobbits back here. I'm going to have to block Bilbo.
What? What, Greg's got hobbits back there?
Yes, we have Bilbo Baggins and who's back there? Bilbo Baggins. Oh, it's just Bilbo and Smeagol. Or why can't I remember his name? Gollum. I know, we got problems.
I don't know who any of those are, but I'm okay not knowing. I think I'll survive. All right, so dang, my card's already taking a dump on the edge. Okay. So my deck that you told me was back in stock is here, but it's at the mailbox. So I have to go get it, because we don't have a mailbox at our actual house. It's a community mailbox. So,
Really?
lame.
That kind of stinks.
Totally stinks, because if I don't have my normal mailman, the one that I love, then I have some dummy who puts all everybody else's mail in my box and vice versa. And we're switching it around like we're at a swingers party. It's just weird. Guess you don't pass around mail at a swingers party. You pass around other things, but it comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, what's crazy is there's a small community in our community that does that kind of stuff, and it's kind of like it's like an open secret, yeah. And we were just revealing that information to another party, and they were flabbergasted.
Do you remember there was a show on NBC, like this was a while ago. I'm going to say at least 10 years, might be more. And it was like, at that time, it was like still a period piece to be set like in the 60s, 70s time. And there was like, I swear it had the guy who played Jake on Melrose Place was in it, like playing a captain. I swear there's a swingers scene or something. And maybe he was a pilot. Oh, I don't know what that show was, but I thoroughly enjoyed the whole season of it, and I wish there was more. If somebody knows what it is, I'm going to go buy that whole series.
Of course there was a pilot. There's always a pilot in a swingers thing.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, it's like you have to add a pilot for your recipe on that. Yes.
Giggity, giggity.
Depends on the pilot. I mean, not all of them are hot. I mean, that's a whole other section of topics. Yeah, so there's a lot to talk about. So I don't know that, Jake, the guy who was on Melrose Place, yes. And Swingers, was it called Swingers? Shit, I don't know. I can't imagine I watched a show called Swingers. I'm such a wholesome person. Thank you, evil cupcake. I earned it.
Because we have an evil cupcake here?
Yes, there's an evil cupcake that loves my hair today.
Your hair does look lovely today. Oh, there's evil cupcake.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Sue, it was on for a hot minute, like one season. I loved it. I have to buy it again. It's probably still more wholesome than watching a Nicki Minaj video. Thank you, Francois. Everyone loves my hair today. Okay, so do we want to start with, I don't know what there is to read on poor Anne Heche. The poor thing. I don't know. Did she officially pass? I thought she did. They took her off the life support.
Yes, that was official. So
yeah, and her son has spoken out. Homer, the eldest son, shared a tribute to his mom following her passing. My brother Atlas and I lost our mom. After 6 days of almost unbelievable emotional swings, I am left with deep, wordless sadness. Hopefully my mom is free from pain and beginning to explore what I like to imagine as her eternal freedom. So those poor boys lost their mom. And hopefully Anne Heche is finding peace somewhere. Although I was questioning today when Evil Ellen popped up.
Oh, she's terrible. Did you see her statement too? She was terrible.
She's always terrible. I was like, just keep your mouth zipped. We don't need to hear from you. Zip it, Ellen. Zip it.
Just decline to comment.
Yeah.
You don't always have to be a dick. Did I say that out loud?
I don't know if she has a choice. She always seems to choose, oh, should I be nice or my pretend nice or should I just be a dick?
Hey, I'm gonna do a hard segue off this
All right.
because we had a discussion yesterday. You know how like gay men will have a female that functions as a beard
Yes.
for their family. So my darling husband said, "Is there a term for a lesbian? Like if she has like a male friend who fronts as a paramour, there's a word for it. It's called a dress."
I did not know that.
Now you all know this. Now all of you know this. But I did ask one of my friends that is gay, and she said she had never heard of that. But
so the gay community doesn't accept that term, or
I
maybe
don't
it's
know.
just not hers community.
I don't know,
Okay.
but I thought it was clever, and I'm going to make fetch happen. So I'm going to make this happen.
All
So we
right.
got 40 people in here.
Excitable 67 found the show. The show was called Swingtown.
Swingtown.
Thank you. I'm gonna go see if I can buy the probably 8-10 episodes it had. See, and Elizabeth, she's learning something new every day. Yes. It's wonderful. We get to learn all sorts of things that may or may not come up on Jeopardy. You never know. Never know. Okay, so I don't know. Where do you want to start?
So, my lovely cat Lily is laying on my list right here. Hi, Lil. Can I move you? Thank you, sweetie. So, Ezra Miller has been quite the busy bee. Do you want to take a cruise on down that crazy?
How down slow are we
cruise on down to Crazy Town?
Or I'd rather go to Swingtown because that's where the hot Jake guy was, but I guess we can go there.
We could go right into the Mar-a-Lago raid. I mean, I think there's going to be so much information there.
Oh God, that's a whole.
Hunter's on vacation. He was on the plane. We have to look at that. We have to look at like what Garland's whole motivation behind this. We had the House GOP that got up and made huge statements, a 40-minute long press conference about how they want to know the how and the why because this was excessive. So people have a lot of feelings. So Chris Cuomo spoke out against the search of Mar-a-Lago.
Wait. Chris Cuomo, like
yeah, spoke out against it. Said it was an overreach.
I think I saw earlier in the week Andrew Cuomo spoke out, and I was like, all right, Weasel, what do you want? Why are you piping up?
Because he doesn't want anybody searching his house.
Probably because they'll find all his nipple rings. So, yeah, I did not know Chris. I guess I've kind of been offline a lot today, and I wasn't online too much yesterday. I've really there's certain things I just haven't seen. Weird. Yeah, the only thing I did see today was a meme or a picture. I don't know if it was really qualified as a meme, but it was Merrick Garland, and they put him in one of Melania's dresses because I guess they broke into her closet. And I was like, he wouldn't look good in any of her dresses. Just stop. No.
My goodness.
Yes. So I guess let's whip up our screens. Ding, ding. Oh, gotta switch it around.
So I have some questions.
Yes.
So I have a 2-part question to start out with. What was and I think we should call that 3-letter organization GBH because
I thought it was KFC.
Well, I don't want to get in trouble with those lovely people down there at the chicken place because
okay.
And GHB is an old rock band, and also an illicit substance. I don't know, like what, you know.
I don't know. I think if we repeatedly use those letters, and I'm going to get flagged for probably promoting some type of illicit things. Just
So
saying.
let's call him the XYZ. The XYZ.
Okay, XYZs.
Because I really like the KFC chicken, and I don't want to get in trouble with them either. So the XYZ.
I'm not even sure we're going to get in trouble with the chicken people. I don't know that I've been drawing a large crowd of them to my videos, but you never know. You never know with the way things happening.
Watching you, Alycia. All of them. Wendy's, the Burger King guy, creepy, like substandard Ronald McDonald.
Mark Hamill's over at Jack in the Box watching me at the moment too. I've got all the fast food people, I'm sure.
How awesome was that? If I ordered and like Luke Skywalker was there or Jim the Vampire, I would freak out. I would absolutely freak out.
So, I wouldn't know who he was. That's how like out of it I'd be like.
Would you not?
I wouldn't. No, he's Star Wars, right?
He's Star Wars, yes.
I wouldn't know. Like my sister-in-law was telling me one time she went to Carrie Fisher. That's the daughter, right? She went to a Carrie Fisher, had a show at an improv place, I think around the time her book she had released or something. And she's like, oh yeah, Carrie Fisher took a hit off my vape pen or some shit. And she's very excited. And I was like, well, okay.
You know, we have a Star Wars bathroom. I don't know if you know that. We have a Star Wars bathroom. It's got Star Wars.
I have a bathroom with hilarious pictures in it, but there's no theme. It's just hilarious pictures. So.
All right. Oh wait, you have Jeff Goldblum in there, don't you? Looking at you or something?
I have Jeff Goldblum's watching you poop in there. I have B. Arthur, and it says, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like B?" I have all sorts of things in there. Yeah.
Okay. We have similar tastes in bathrooms. We want people to laugh their asses off. So, all right.
And keep it in there. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So where are we going?
So I want to know, there's going to be two parts to the XYZ looking into this particular property. One part, there's going to be their actual intent. The other part is going to be the story that they tell. Agree or disagree?
Yes.
So I think I've got your conspiracy deck out. I've got the Darkwoods Tarot, which is a new deck for me. I've just started using it this week. Let's see.
Oh,
do you want to do do you want to do the one half and I'll do one half? Which half do you want to take?
What was the second one? The first one was intent, and the second one was
the actual story they're going to tell, like what they're going to tell us their intent was. There was a sloppy shuffle. Getting it out early.
I don't care, because I think who knows what I'm going to get. Let's just go. I'll do intent and you do the story they tell.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Do it.
Did you ever see the movie Natural Born Killers?
Years ago.
So there's the one scene where like the detective is psyching himself up to go after Mickey Mallory, and he takes a young prostitutka off the earth plane. And after he's done, he sits back and he goes, "I'm coming for you, Mickey." Every time we're shuffling our cards, I feel like that.
Can't say that that's something I was thinking of, but okay.
Coming for you, Garland. All right, what's the story they're telling us? What's the narrative we're getting?
Oh my goodness. God, this guy looks like it's kind of like Billy Mays Hayes right there. Come on, camera. I thought we fixed our problems today. Damn you, Billy May. Oh, why do I have to deal with you, Billy May? All right, well, forget you. Hmm. It looks like the same old bullshit. I'm going to say for intent, and the intent is the same old bullshit. They were working on it for a long time. They were fucking these nimrods. Like they thought they were going to find their like secret whatever. I don't know. The secret key to Narnia or some shit. They're this was how they were going to like spike their ball in victory. It's not victory lane. I'm confusing NASCAR and in the football games. Okay. Anyway, maybe they're going to spike their ball in victory lane. They were looking to figure out how to make this the best thing for them because they were going to find some legal shit that they could creatively maneuver and get his ass in jail. And they've been plotting this for a while. There's someone over here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not Ben Franklin in charge of this, but I don't know. There's some head honcho that's higher than BJ. No, I mean JB over there.
I can tell tonight's going to be really fun. We're going to be like,
yeah, it's going to be. Can you understand what I'm saying? Because I am not speaking English very well yet. But yes, this was like we're going in there to be victorious and spike the ball. Okay, that's what I have for intent. What do you have?
So I've got the narrative that they're going to throw out there is they're still going to say this had to be done. This had to be done. This despite now just to catch all of you up. In June they had gone in there with permission and were given 15 boxes. Like the story keeps getting kind of convoluted in some of the media. There were 15 boxes that were given with consent and with cooperation. It was while 45 was present on the property. It was while his attorneys were present on the property. This particular event that happened what was it, a week ago or 4 days ago? How many days ago?
Monday, the 8th.
Monday. So this event was a surprise and they weren't home. The attorneys that were present there were shown the written information that allowed them access, and they weren't allowed to keep a copy of it. Now, there was one story that Eric Trump had said that the attorneys only saw it from, you can see my kimono sleeve now.
Ow!
So that the attorneys had seen it from 10 feet away, but that wasn't entirely true. They'd actually gotten to see it, but they did not get to keep a copy of it. So, and they weren't allowed to be present, and they were told to turn off the surveillance camera. So the concern is that maybe something was placed there at some point. They went back to go get it, yada, yada, yada. There was a big to-do the first time they were there about putting a padlock on the door for additional security. So what they're going to say is that this was an action that we had to take to bring him to judgment. There's going to be celebration. This is our 3 of Cups here. There's going to be a celebration, but it's not going to be forthcoming what they're celebrating about. They're going to be like, we got it. We got what we were looking for, but they're not going to tell us what it is. The reality is that they've got nothing. They got nothing. I'm like Robert De Niro. They got nothing. You got nothing. They got nothing. And they're going to talk out of both sides of their mouth, and they're just going to keep going with this. Under the surface, there's a lot of problems with this. So let's see if I want to see if Garland is going to give up more information. He was clammed up.
Did you notice he kind of looks like those I don't know if they're called mollies. I think they are, those goldfish with the bug eyes. I used to work at Petco when I was in college. And I think they were mollies and they had those bug eyes. And he just kind of looked like that to me.
All right. Are we going to get more information out of Molly?
Oh, Molly, tell us.
Oh no, he's asleep. He's a sleeper cell. He's not talking. Not talking. He's not going to talk. He's just going to keep with this. We accomplished what we were good. It's so weird. It's like there's no meat on the bone. They're just going to keep saying, "Well, we got what we needed. We got what we needed." So I'm pulling your conspiracy deck.
Okay. I'm just looking into why were they in Melania's closet.
Why wouldn't they be? I would be in her closet. I would make a beeline for her closet.
I'd rather make a beeline for her because I'd be like, girlfriend, can you just tell me how you walk in heels, like nonstop? I don't know how you do it because I'd break my ankles, I'd fall down, I'd have blisters. It just wouldn't be a thing for me. But apparently she's mastered it, as many other women do. But I feel like she would tell me the truth.
Look at that. First card. Boom.
Oh, corruption. Aren't they sweet?
Oh.
Oh, I wonder whose mind it is.
So I don't know if you did hear this, but there is talk that there was a mole there. Mole. So I want to look at the mole too.
You know what, though? Witness is interesting because there was the story the security cameras were turned off. There was a story that the cameras were actually on. So who knows if they were on, off? I don't know.
I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me.
You know how Marilyn Monroe's house had to be debugged?
Yep.
Like excessively? If I were 45, I would have surveillance upon surveillance. There's 56 people here. Wow.
Yay!
You guys are great. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope you're having fun.
Oh, and JB or BJ, we have our own.
Oh my God, look at that.
There was no mole. There was no mole.
There was no mole.
So as a side note, just as why were they going into Melania's closet? They were trying to say that they had to search every inch of the property, but they're just dirty fucking birds, and they wanted to go in and check out and see if they could find her panty drawer and see what else was in there. And they could say, oh, but you never know, something must have been hidden in there. It could have been, we had to look. But it's just they wanted to get in there and see if they could get close to her naughty clothes. Gosh, I wonder if Melania still wears naughty clothes.
I bet you she does.
For 45?
Why not?
I don't think they're knocking boots anymore.
Really?
No. I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm thinking that, like, what is he, 70 something? He's still knocking boots at. I mean, I know there's a problem with the things that can pass from person to person in the old folks home. I know that's an issue, but I was just thinking, I don't know. Is he still knocking boots? That's going to give me a whole other visual if I think about it, like Candyman song.
I think in the old folks home, like they're all kind of like they don't have anything to do. I think he's a busier person. Remember, the man barely sleeps. So
but is he knocking her boots all the time? I can't imagine. She was swatting his hand away before. Maybe he was knocking boots too much. And she's like, no, Donald, stop it. I don't want to bump the uglies no more this month.
So let's see if that happens. Let's pull some cards on it. Come on, let's do this.
Okay, I need a different deck for this. Philadelphia feels too mucho for that.
Oh, okay. And I'll use the Ellen Cannon Reed. Guys, if you have questions about this search Raid. I forgot. We're redefining the word raid too.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm peeking into my, I don't know, somewhere I shouldn't be peeking. Oh fuck, they're still knocking me.
I got 3 of cups. They're still doing it.
Oh, that's a visual I don't want.
Temperance. King of cups.
Oh
He's
god.
wow chicka wow wow.
And he's all, guess what time it is, Melania?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, Queen of Pentacles.
Oh, she's whipping him?
Maybe. And Princess of Cups. Oh, I think I know who's the submissive in that relationship. Just saying.
Wow. My. Okay, well, that was
titillating.
That's too much for me because then I'm going to start visualizing things and I don't want to. It's a problem I have. Yes. Yes, Excitable 67. I am brain bleach for all. I don't want to picture that.
Diana's helping us all out, though. Oh,
wait.
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
So,
okay.
Did they really need to be in there for the whole
we
night?
Have to ask about Corn Pop and the doctor. If they're still knocking boots.
Oh, okay. They're on vacation. So, and I want to go look at them too, and Hunter and all that.
Okay. Don't let us forget, people. We'll have to look at that too. Make it fair.
Gross. That's gross. I'm wrecked. So, what was I just saying? Oh, did the XYZ people need to be there for that entire 9 hours, or were they just kind of like goofing off?
Oh,
Were they working or were they goofing off? Oh my God.
Why do I feel like they were dicking around?
They were goofing off.
Look, yeah.
They were goofing off. That's why the cameras were off. They found nothing. They had nothing.
It's like dicking around time. I'm just like, it's weird. It's almost like I would not doubt that some fucker like, look at me, I'm laying on Trump's bed, or look at me, I'm pooping in his gold toilet. I'm just getting a whole bunch of fuckery under this. Yeah, how funny is that? Oh, so this underlying energy, Queen of Pentacles, but look at that. It's a chick breaking into Fort Knox and the military's after her.
Oh.
But yeah, they're just over there dicking around, taking selfies and shit.
Getting overtime.
Yo, we pay for it, man. XYZ is doing some good work over there. Now, so they are. Marnie's saying that XYZs are supposed to be very specific about where they look and for what they look for, which I agree they're supposed to be, but I don't trust them.
So we may get to see those papers. Shall we read on whether we will see them?
You mean what they actually took or what they requested? Well, no, we saw what they requested, right? The warrant came out, I think.
Did it? I didn't think it came out in its entirety. I didn't think we could read it line by line.
It might have been redacted or something. Because it says here, 11 sets of classified documents, top secret files, Roger Stone's clemency order, and information on the Prince of France. What if, XYZ agents found at the Florida place, according to the search warrant. A receipt for property shows 27 boxes were carried away. They included 4 sets of top secret documents and Roger Stone's pardon. Yeah, I mean, so we have that. I don't know that we'll actually get to see the actual things, right?
I think they have to disclose it. It can be redacted, but I think they have to disclose it. So let's see this. Let's see. When they were there in June, did something get
left?
And they went back for it. It was all a big ruse. Let's see.
Okay, so they were there, and I'm so confused with this. So
they were there in June with permission.
And is this when they told them to put a better lock on the door?
Yes, and they took 15 boxes. So this was go into Electric Boogaloo.
All right, so we're going to look and see if they left something there to retrieve it.
I think so.
You think so, maybe?
I think so. But I don't think they found it. I think whatever they left is gone.
Dead man tell no tales.
I left it right here. It's supposed to be right here. What do you mean you left it right here? I left it right here. It's like my son when he's looking for something, or Gregopedia when he's looking for something. I left it right there. You must have moved it.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, so this is the Emperor card, right? And right underneath the fucking Emperor card, I got the Tower. So it's almost like fucker moved it on us. It is just cracking me up. It's like, yeah, we put something there. Fucking, I can't believe we can't find it. So I'm thinking there must have been, this is not even intuitive, I'm just going on what we're finding out, then the ones that are dicking around all day, the majority of them, there must have been 1 or 2 looking for the thing they must have left behind and can't find it. And so maybe that's what took long, but the other ones were just dicking around. Now they are scared kind of shitless because they put something there. But how is that going to be revealed? That is the next question.
All right, so let's see how 45 is doing right now. How's he feeling?
I care about Melania now that her drawers have been gone through. They've gone through my drawers. It is disrespectful.
Could you not? Hey.
Meow.
Here, crazy cat. Meow. Meow. Look.
Knock it off. Psst. You need to get your water bottle nearby.
Hey, meow. You know what I have? I have treats. I have cat treats.
You cannot give them treats after they scratch furniture. You're encouraging the wildness of the youth. Starting them on a bad thing. Oh, they've gone through my panty drawer. I want to fight them off. Look, they want to sniff my panties. Trump, buy me more panties. Buy me more panties, drop. I am the mother of your children. Or one. Oh, poor Melania. They manhandled my drawers.
So I'm really angry that they went through all our stuff. I'm not happy about it. This is totally a miscarriage of justice, and I'm furious. I'm really furious, but and I'm gonna let everyone know my emotions are gonna be all over the place. I sound like Alec Baldwin.
Oh,
Emotions are gonna be everywhere. That I'm just gonna work on my future. I'm gonna make sure all my ducks are in a row, and I'm just gonna stop them in their tracks. So they're gonna. I'm gonna play the role of the super spy. They wanted me to go away, but now I'm coming back as a super spy.
I'm coming back.
Ba-bum. They got nothing. They got nothing. I was 10 steps ahead of them.
Oh, there's that
And
King
you
of
all,
Pentacles.
this is fascinating. Fascinating.
It is. So then this. So Marnie said, rumor that 45 put docs with the ex-wife, which would be interesting to maybe see if that's tied in then with her passing, right?
Oh my.
So let's see if that rumor. I haven't heard that rumor, but let's see.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm getting?
Tell me.
It's not the one wife, but it's, I think, the other one.
Marla?
They have a bad relationship. I'm getting the sense that it's not, because they were closer, him and Ivana. They are we allowed to say that? Can we say
Yeah,
that?
I guess. Fuck it. I don't know why I said
It's almost like they would have got, oh my God, like, oh, you know what? If she's like collateral damage in this, that's awful.
Oh, because now then Sue's saying the rumor's Miss Maples. So I was asking if it was Ivana. So when I asked, it looked like at some point they may have been there, but they got him the fuck out of Dodge. And so then storage with Ivana was not happening. I don't know what that time frame was, but it looks like she had been known to hold things for him after their breakup. So look into Miss Maples. Let's see. I had no
I
idea.
was looking into Ivana too, and Maples was coming in to my
Oh,
intuitive.
I always forget that she even exists.
Look at this bad cat.
Oh, gato. Oh, adios. All right.
Like, I want to be an interweb star. Yeah.
He wants to be an OnlyFans cat. Don't let him do it.
Hey, if it makes money, I'll bring that revenue in the house. I'm not ashamed. I have a cardboard box over here. I told my kids, I was like, cats love cardboard box. And they were like, no, they don't like boxes. We put the box out, like everyone's been in it. Like,
yeah. We have the cardboard box problem with the new cat, FB, not Gata. She's not necessarily a box fan. She's a Trey fan, but not Danny Trejo, just a Trey fan. Just putting that out there. All right, Maples.
and I'm getting Tiffany really strong too.
I forget.
Oh, she's unexpected. I'm sorry if we're blowing this up. You know what? I hope like we don't have sedans in our driveways in a few minutes. Actually, they'd be like big fat Escalades because they'd be coming from Mar-a-Lago.
Mine would probably get stuck in traffic, so they won't be here immediately, and it'll be like that problem I had why I had to sell my iWatch because I accidentally called the cops. It'll be the same thing. I'll be drunk by the time they get here, and so.
Well, the good news is that they're not going to look like the guys that would come from DC. They're going to look like AC, bouncers. They're going to be like big, like Italian guys.
Oh, okay.
They'll be gorillas. We'll know the difference. But yeah, it looks like this was the subterfuge. They're buried deep. I you know what? I don't know if we should be talking about this. What do you guys think?
Well, I think we're like 12 steps behind anything that's fucking happening now. I'll say that. Also say that, yeah, I think she has been a person in the past, but it looks like that has also ended. So I don't know. He moves shit around like a fucking magician, right? He's over here like, what's behind my back? What's up my sleeve? What's in my sock? All sorts of shit. Who knows what the fuck he's doing now? So, I think he is doing shenanigans, or he has done. It has. I don't have it that it's a current thing. So, I don't know what the heck he's doing, but he's playing their games too. Oh, we have to. Diana's right. If they come for us, if XYZ comes for us, we have to hide our drawers. I don't want them coming through my. I only got my 2 new pairs of panties that I could afford from my Tommy John's sale.
I'll have to hide Gregopedia's red, white, and blue American flag Speedo. He does have one.
Leave it in the drawer. They'll be like, oh, well, shit, leave these people alone. They got America drawers.
America! Yeah, Gregopedia has an awesome 4th of July outfit.
Wait, now are these like beach or pool shorts, or are these actual drawers?
They're Speedos. It's a bathing suit Speedo.
So he's meant to go in public in it.
He goes in public in it, and he stands creepily behind people with his pelvis pushed out at them. So,
well,
he purposely makes people uncomfortable.
Oh, fucking. Here we go. Jimmy John's edible undies.
I hope they're not made out of sausage like Jimmy Dean's.
Oh, God. The dumb things that. For the longest time, I kept calling them Jimmy John's, and my husband's like, you idiot. They're Tommy John's, not Jimmy John's.
Holy smoke. Oh, my God. All right. I gotta hydrate.
Oh, God. Yeah, is Greg listening, telling you all about his America Speedo? He might be.
He is at a secret location, so
so you'll hear about it later.
Well, he may drop in at some point. So,
okie doke. So we've gotten down to the ex-wives club is still thick as thieves with the 45er.
Can you blame them? It's kind of like that whole Kevin Federline thing, you know. You got to keep that money train going. You got to keep it nice. Keep it sweet.
Well, apparently Kevin Federline can't figure that shit out.
We're gonna get to him. I even though somebody said there was no mole, what was it? JB said there was no mole. I still want to see if there was a mole. I still want to take a look and see if there was a mole. Do you mind?
No, I was just trying to find BJJB. Wow, we have so many comments. Thank you, guys.
There's a lot of comments. I know. I can't. He's in Swingtown.
Okay, so let's go. BJ says, There was no mole.
So I want to tell you guys, I love this Darkwood Tarot deck, but it's a little flimsy.
It's super flims.
Yeah,
I
not as
was
sturdy.
disappointed.
Yeah.
So I've
You
kind
will
of
not
delayed bonding.
the Tarot of the Unknown is surprisingly sturdy.
Tarot of the Unknown. Is
That's
that
the
the
one
one
I'm
I'm
waiting
getting?
for. Yes.
You see why I have problems. I can't remember the name of underwear I buy, tarot decks, actors, songs. I don't know. Tell me your secrets. I'll forget them in 20 minutes. If there was a mole, they were voted off the island.
I wasn't going to read this deck upside down, but I am now. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Whoever that mole was, I don't know if they were voted off the island or if they were just kind of banished to the other side. They were like, they weren't piggy, but they got like banished to the other side of the island. I feel like this was somebody who just wanted to, it was like a fame whore, like just wanted to like be part of the action. It was like, hey, I know some shit. And they kind of contributed to this whole event.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a backing of the wrong horse kind of situation. Actually, I don't want that deck. I got too many decks. I got all these decisions to make.
Oh, we got the good old Nancy. I mean, Slee Stacks. Someone's been voted off the island. It's almost like I kind of want to say they know they've been voted off. At first I was going to say, no, they don't know. They know. They know they're not in the inner circle of love, trust, whatever.
Oh, oh my God, this is horrendous. So, Seven of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Tower in reverse. So this was a dumb move on this person's part. I do think that the event was planned already, and this person was like, hey, boss, let me get in on this. And let me help you out and tell you what's going on. All right, you know what? Can I do a little storytelling? Because I can feel it's coming. It's like a beer that I put down too hard. It's bubbling over.
Okay, bubble it.
Okay. All right. Hang on, people. Hang on. All right. So, said mole said, wouldn't it be a great thing if I got involved in this and I could tell my story and I could get out of the confines of where I am and get into a brighter light, into a more powerful position where I can actually do some work and I can flex what I'm capable of doing. If I contribute to this persecution of an individual, I can come out of my sleeper cell, I can shine a light on myself, and it would level me up, and I would get out of this compartmentalization that I'm in. Was stuck in a position that they didn't like. I don't have any power. The only way that I can do this is if it's like a whistleblower. It's like I'm gonna whisper in people's ears, but it was more of a shout. It wasn't a whisper. I'm gonna whisper in people's ears and let them know that I'm their gal or man. I really feel like it was a woman. I absolutely feel like this was a woman. I'm going to set the stage for them and let them know that it's almost like, do you ever have one of those girlfriends that like tells a story and like everything's really dramatic and hyperbolic and over, like Amber Heard, like everything's super, heightened and big, and I can do this, and there's something that's going on, and I heard it's like that gal that overheard the security guy in the car on January that day.
How do we not know that that's not her?
Well, maybe it is. It might be. I'm not getting a real clear picture of who it is, but this is like, I'm just going to craft my future. I'm going to figure out how to get out of this crappy spot that I'm in because I'm just not leveling up. I'm not advancing. This is a way to do it. I'm going to let them see what I have, and I'm going to give them the keys to their future and what they want to do. It's going to disrupt the home, and I'm going to unlock the doors for them. But when they get there, there's nothing. There's nothing but what they already know. And then the story is going to have to be crafted. And then they're going to walk from her. They're going to walk away from her. And it's going to be a done deal. It's going to, the action's going to be taken to repair the story and put themselves back into a position of power. And they're going to keep the information to themselves. They're not going to reveal. It's going to be the same thing that I said before. It's going to be like, we got it. We got what we needed, but we can't tell you what it is because it's classified. They're going to keep saying that they have all these foundations for what they want to do, but then they're going to have to divert from it, and they're going to have to change their tactic. It's almost like the story goes quiet and then it dies, and the story has no substance. So what they're going to do is they're going to keep, it's like, why don't you like him? Because he's terrible. Well, why? Because he's terrible. You're stupid. He's terrible. Like, we found terrible things. Well, what did you find? They were terrible things. They're unspeakable. That's what's going to happen. So eventually this is going to be disastrous. They're just not going to get the yield out of it that they want. So at the end of it all, what kind of position does this leave this silly endeavor in? I'm just going to do Heart of the Matter. And I'm sorry, I had to do that, Alycia. I didn't mean to hijack.
No, get it out of your system, girl. But I don't have any friends like you were discussing because those are annoying bitches.
Oh, the end of it all, we're going to have revelation. There's going to be a lot of revelation here. Not to their advantage. Let's put it that way. So.
Here comes the sun.
Da, 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 da.
Fuck all the assholes. Da, 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 da.
Do you remember when people were airing their buttholes to the sun because it was supposed to be good for them? Did you see that whole trend?
I missed that. Was that before or after eating Tide Pods?
It was during the last couple of years. Like, it was like a way for people to like cleanse themselves. They would go outside and they would take off their pants and air their buttholes to the sky.
Was this a regional thing, or were dummies in California also doing this? Because
I think it may have started in California. I'm just saying, like all the pictures of people doing this, I saw them doing it like in mountains. So.
Oh wow.
Wow, 67 people. 67 people. That's a lot of people.
This is a good night for everybody. Come on.
Yeah. Everybody's having fun. So listen, I'm actually gonna give everybody a call to action. So let's try and scale up Dueling Tarot. So this is what I'm going to tell you guys. If you have any friends that are weird, when we finish up this week, we're on Alicia's channel. Next week we'll be on mine. When we finish up, I'll do the schedule for next week on my channel, and just like text it out to a few of her friends. It's on. I'll have it on Facebook too because Facebook hasn't popped me yet, and Just invite some of your friends. Let's see if we can scale this up. Because
Yeah.
Alycia and I watch a lot of other tarot channels, and I don't know, I'm a little bit biased, but I think ours is the most fun. Like, nobody else is doing this. Nobody has a tarot happy hour.
Nobody makes fun of, like, their problems remembering the brand of their underwear.
Yeah, and nobody does channeling like we do. Nobody
No.
does
Nobody.
channeling like
Nobody on this planet.
we do. So, call to action, people. Just
Yes.
invite some friends. Let's see how many we can get here next week. We'll tell everybody there's free fortune cookies, free virtual fortune cookies.
Yes. And if you want to bleach your butthole while we're doing it, you all can do it at home. That's okay.
Yeah, just
turns out.
Don't turn on that camera. Oh, we lost somebody. Somebody disappeared. Somebody was
They're
I'm not doing this.
Am I joining a cult? Is this the Moonies? Make it stop. I don't want to be a sister wife.
We got somebody from Seattle. Yo!
Hola!
From
Hola,
New Jersey.
Oh, goodness. So where are we going? Are we still stuck in Florida?
Well, I mean, not necessarily. So, the other guy,
Hey! That guy?
went on vacation. So, when you go on vacation, usually you get a little. So maybe we should see if him and the doctor are playing doctor.
All right, let me get my other deck back out to ask about if they're playing doctor. Oh, God. Is the corn popping?
Oh! Wait.
What was that?
Sloppy shuffle, moon in reverse.
Oh God, Hunter, can you take a picture of this?
Oh, we're losing people. People are disappearing. Listen, we'll get back to serious stuff.
Oh God, I need to know. Okay. Oops, that was a little floppy.
Poor Janet. Janet Cole. Janet, don't leave.
I apologize. Sometimes the stuff I can't get it out of my mouth. It just comes out. Oh. Nope.
I don't think so either.
Nope. I think there may have been an accident at some point.
Once upon a time, but not anymore.
No, not anymore. I think it's a self-service deal.
Oh my God, I was going to say that too. We just lost like 3 people though.
I don't care. That was funny.
All right. Well, get off that. So they went on vacation. The first family.
Yes.
Went on vacation. Why? Why did he go on vacation when all this craziness was going down?
And it's free, right? Well, we're still paying for security, but it's free where they went, right? They're going to some place where they don't have to pay.
Let's see where they went.
I thought it was like South Carolina, and they're in some mansion. It seems like a weird place for him to go. Like, is South Carolina like one of his places he goes? I don't remember that about him. I mean, well, I guess if you're trying to be undercover, but now we all know, he'd have a better chance of like renting out Amber Heard's old house and staying there low key. Nobody'd even know he was there.
I got Biden's fly to Kentucky after a short weekend near Rehoboth. That was 8 days ago. March 8th? What the hell? Why am I getting March 8th?
March? We're in August.
I know. It's like crazy. Oh my God, we lost so many people. We lost 6 people.
Maybe they had to go eat dinner. I'm not worried about it. See, people are coming back. Maybe they're losing their internet. It was, the time of the hour when the neighbors come home and they drain the bandwidth because they're all watching dumb things on TV, I'm sure. It'd be really fun is if we could put polls in here without me having to go to the actual YouTube app. Work on that StreamYard. Watch, they're like, we have that in there, dummy. If you knew how to use your product, you would have that. I don't think there's a poll.
Oh, you're right. You were right. $20 million mansion in South Carolina.
Okay, so he went to South Carolina. What day did it say what day he went? Was that yesterday? Monday?
August 11th, which was yesterday.
Oh, Thursday he had to go on vacation. All right, let's see. Why did he have to go on vacation?
I wish I could go on vacation, Megan.
Megan, I want to go to the UK for vacation.
I got my book, by the way. Book depository. Sent it.
Oh.
Got my book.
And did you start reading it, or is it for a weekend?
That is scheduled for tomorrow.
Oh.
Right.
Megan, I want to go with Joe Biden to his vacation house.
Media lockdown. They don't want him talking.
He's so great in front of the microphone. Why? Why?
No. It's family time. It's family time. That's what we're doing. You know, when I do this 5-card reading and it's like some kind of sketchy political thing, this is always the PR, the top card, and that like my heart of the matter card, and then the under the surface is what's really going on. So they didn't want him talking. Oh, did you get Sneaky Snacker? Sneaky Snacker!
Oh, I did. I didn't even notice that. I got him. I've got to pay my Sneaky Snacker tax.
For those of you that are new, Alycia has a Sneaky Snacker box, Sneaky Snack Pack box for the Seven of Swords, which is Shady McShadester dude. So every time she gets that card, she puts a contribution in the little box.
And here we go. Here's ours. It kind of looks like Richard Simmons, but I'm sure it's not supposed to be Richard Simmons. But yeah, maybe that's why my camera won't focus. It likes to read words. I don't know. There we go. It's kind of Richard Simmons-y, but he's wearing pants. So anyhow, yeah, this is just better. Whoever's in charge of Corn Pop said it was just better if Dr. Jill would take him away, and so he doesn't have access to jibber jabber. They don't have to go and then do an interpretive dance and re-clarify what he meant. So shut him up. Shut him up. Adios. Hey, what are we doing here?
Let's check in with HB. Let's see how he's doing, because
Oh, yeah, because he came out of his place in California where he was supposed to be getting help, right?
Was he officially getting help, or was that just a rumor?
I don't know. He was probably watching OnlyFans or some shit. Who knows? I don't know why I think I know why I'm obsessed with OnlyFans, because that lady in Florida who
oh yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
And I was like, finally they got her. Turd. She's more than a turd, but
that was kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy that she's been out all this time. And so I'm glad her family's got, at least hopefully she stays behind bars. Now I will say, I think I saw a blind on Crazy Days and Nights, and I think they were referencing that case, and they were saying that she had been staying out of jail because she had been knocking boots with the prosecutor, and then when she stopped knocking boots with the prosecutor, then they decided to take her to the clink. I don't know if that's true, but that's a whole other read. All right, so Jenna was saying he was getting legal help. Fleur de B, he went to art camp.
It is summer,
Everybody needs to, learn how to make art with straws. I just haven't invested my time into it. I'm sure I could be known world over for my straw art. Hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Straw art?
Sure, indeed. He is um avoiding some legal things.
He
He's
feels like there's a date for turn-in or something.
Yeah, he's avoiding some things, and he's definitely trying to not be out in the public quite so much. So no more interviews for him. No more awkward, weird interviews where he has those like wide psychopathic eyes. No, like I'm so innocent. The smartest guy in the room.
I'm the smartest guy in the world.
Smartest guy my dad knows.
Yeah.
My
My
dad
dad thinks I'm genius. I'm fucking Play-Doh. I like Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. So circus school. Oh, Diana, you are on a roll, Diana.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
he's laying low.
this was like hey, we're going to give you a quick glimpse so that you know he's still around there and has nothing to hide. Nothing
No.
to hide. He's a little worried, though. He's a little bit worried that all the business with the, thing that you take to work and you open it up and you that thing, he's a little bit worried about all the information that's on there.
Yeah.
But there's stuff that's not avoidable. It's just, I mean, we've seen it. So
Oh, yeah. It's coming out. It's coming out. I think this is like, it feels like, say, in normal families, when you have your child's going to go off to join the military and you're like, know that they have to report on a certain day. Kind of having that same feeling here, like, well, you get that last summer vacation in. That's kind of just what I'm seeing here. I think there was something, but homie's going to be going away. Maybe he's going to a Martha Stewart like place. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll learn how to crochet shawls or something. That's a creative thing he could learn.
there's going to be, okay. So, it's so weird because he's worried, but he has this tremendous ego, and the ego kicks in, and he like kind of goes back and forth, and he's like, no, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. But then he's like kind of wringing his hands and utilizing things. Oh, look at me. I'm like, utilizing things. He utilizes things to kind of calm himself down. But like outwardly, he's like kind of telling everybody, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think the kids were with him, right? Was the wife with him? I don't know if I saw the wife.
The wife's been with him. I don't know about how many offspring does he have?
Official? I think.
Yeah. 2?
Three, I think, are official. And then there's the one with the professional dancer.
The one he didn't want to acknowledge?
I think they continue to not acknowledge.
Oh, I thought we had a test. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
No, they had the test, but I don't think they've done anything with that particular individual.
Did you see the article, or maybe I'm just the one that always sees articles, and if a ween is mentioned, I click on it right away to read it. The story about his said that even though he has a 9-incher, he has body dysmorphia.
Wait, this is HB or G? Really? It's one of those?
GB? Who's GB?
I don't know. I'm like kind of blown away that it's like one of those. Like,
that's what he said. I don't know. Like I said,
that's an anaconda.
The Skittles peeing picture. There was no ruler there, so I could not tell. But he said it, and he was like, "Yeah, just because I have this 9-incher, you think I'd be like thinking I'm all of that in a bag of chips, but I have body dysmorphia and I see myself in a different way. So I don't know. Just wanted to pass that around in case, next week it's a clue on Jeopardy. I don't know. Is the new season on next week? Probably not.
So I'm getting the sense that this relationship is not great, but there's been some money exchanging hands and basically, hey, we got to stick this out. You bought your ticket. You got to ride the ride until it's done.
His relationship with who? Mamacita?
With the current Mamacita.
Yeah. Well, I read there was something about the past Mamacita. Oh, the widow. No, not the widow. The first one before the widow.
Okay. The one he was married to.
Yeah, the original one that he was married to, and I guess she wrote a book and then he went off to go be with the widow. But she said essentially when he was done with her, the whole family just ignored her. She just voted off the island. She didn't get any more security. And they just kind of ignored her, and she said she never felt like she was a part of the Brandon family, I guess. So I guess once they're done with you, they're done with you. So you've been voted off the island. Take care. Bye-bye.
She should be happy about that. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hi, Susan.
Very happy.
Hola, Susan. Just dropped in the comments.
Hola, hola. So we've gotten through all the political stuff yet?
Blah, 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 yes.
Okay. Do you want to?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was reading. Yeah, God only knows. There's scabies or some shit on it. I don't know if we have scabies anymore.
I don't know, but I have to take a brief intermission.
Sure.
So, do we want to move on to Brittany? Talk about Brittany and
sure.
All right, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
In 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Do you think Chuck Woolery coined that? I wonder if he was just like, I think that was Chuck Woolery. Watch, it'll be like, oh, it is not Chuck Woolery. All right, so we're gonna do Brittany and Kevin Federline. Who's on my porch? Oh, Amazon. What questions do you have for Brittany and Kevin Federline? So, my question, which I think is probably not going to be too hard to figure out, is what is the motivation? Why is he leaking the videos now? Which, if you saw the video, I didn't think there was anything wrong with the videos he leaked. In terms of what Brittany was doing, because the kids sounded like typical teenage shitheads and they need to be talked to as such. So that's my opinion. Don't be acting like a crazy ass teenager and thinking you're going to disrespect your mom, because it's not going to go so good for you. So I don't know. I think he was putting up Janet, we're talking about Britney Spears, Kevin Federline. Kevin Federline released these videos that the kids, I think, were secretly recording of Britney, supposedly Britney being cruel or something. And I was thinking, I watched the videos, and I don't think she was being cruel. I think she was being a typical mom dealing with shitty-ass teenagers. So
she was demanding respect from them. I'm back. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, hi. Do I know you?
Boy, you really do forget everything.
So yeah, the whole thing was the Britney Spears videos too. She's told him yeah, you're supposed to put your shoes on in the ice cream shop. I don't know what the hell you're thinking by not putting your shoes on in ice cream shops. So Federline was even create some stupid hashtag, and I was just like, bro, I don't know what you're thinking. It makes him look worse than she does to me. That's my opinion. What do you think?
So I agree. What I would like to know is if Kevin Federline, which I think there's a pretty pardon? I think there's a pretty short, not dotted line from him to the conservatorship, because follow the money, and you'll figure out who's a shit bag.
Oh no, we have a troll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, here.
People, whoever it is, get him. Oh my god, it's that 3-letter agency. Look, XYZ.
Oh my.
Oh, Serendipity reported them. Thank you. What are the odds? HYZ, XYZ. Oh, that's funny. Okay.
I didn't have that pulled up on my phone. Sorry about that. Oh, you can't hear me twice, can you?
No.
Okay. So let's see if Kevin Federline is currently motivated by individuals in the conservatorship, because Jamie is supposed to, her dad is supposed to be deposed or questioned or something in this coming week. So now we're not talking about that. We're talking about Kevin Federline. So is this was he put up to this to release these videos to kind of, smoke screen what Jamie's going to be reporting on, or what Jamie's not going to be reporting on?
Yeah. Shady people. I'm thinking so, with some dinero here. Yep, because here comes the legal shit coming up. It's weird too, because I almost get it in my ear, like a creepy, like some people have ill-fitting dentures, and there's like this click, lick, weird sound that happens when they talk, and I hear it like he's almost like he's been whispering in K-Fed's ear of like, "You're my MVP," with the clicking and shit. Like, "You're my MVP. You're gonna help us bring this home." Ugh. He's a.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm getting that this is jumping into the drama. Definitely trying to, his life is what it is. I mean, I can't imagine that he really hasn't accomplished much. He really hasn't produced very much, other than 2 kids with Britney Spears, and several kids with other women, and abandoned the one wife for Britney Spears. So it's not like he's lighting the world on fire. He's not even doing straw art.
Damn it. And he can't dance. He said he can't dance as a backup dancer anymore. Not that by looking at his current state of his body, I don't think he was attempting to do that even up until recently. So I'm not quite sure that there was a real attempt at being a backup dancer.
Yeah.
He could have been a backup dancer at the rallies.
There you go. So I think this is all for the money, and this is all for like a continued contract for the money, so that he can benefit. This is my 9 of Cups here with my Ellen Cannon Reed
It
deck.
looks like Diane Downs in prison.
I hope she's not reading cards in prison and ruining it for the rest of us.
She was just like hungry for the wolf. Oh, okay.
So I did find out something interesting. There was a point, I don't know when this happened, but with this whole conservatorship and the rebuffing of them, concluding the conservatorship, they actually, the other parties that are continuing to, want to have her under the conservatorship, they had wanted Britney's team to have to deposit funds into an account for their defense. They were still trying to get her to fund it. So I definitely think there's a lot more money. They don't clearly, the parties that want to go up against her do not have the capital to sustain this kind of a court case. So they're trying to, right, going for the money now direct to her. Exactly. So it's, and the kids are getting older. Didn't you say that to me? The kids are getting older, and so there's not going to be any child support pretty soon.
Yeah, like the kids are like 16, 18, something like pretty close to getting to adulthood, 16, 17, something like that. The kids are right there. So, and I'm thinking that he has been using that money. He was getting what, 20K a month, and then he wanted it bumped up to what, 60K a month, probably more than that. And I'm like, this is supporting his other kids as well. I mean, I've always thought 20K a month is kind of ridiculous for kids. Like, I don't know, like, are you feeding them caviar? I don't get what you're needing 20K a month for.
Especially when the other, well, they take into consideration like what school's going to cost, and like private school security, that sort of stuff. But then like there's all these ancillary funds in there, like vehicle. They have to be kept in a vehicle of the standard that their mother would have kept them in. So it's I presume you've never been divorced in Los Angeles. Getting divorced in Los Angeles is it's a very curious process. I mean, initially when I had split up with my ex-husband in Los Angeles, we were going to file there. And every time I went into, a conversation with an attorney, as soon as they found out who he was and what he did and who he worked for, they were like, because we were just going to sell the house and split up, like it was going to be that simple. They were like, oh no, honey, you have no idea. You deserve so much more. And they wanted to get like support for my dogs. And they were like, you can stay here. You can have a house in New Jersey and you can keep the house in LA. And I was like, this is really creepy. And that was why, like, I told them, I said, we can't file here because it's everybody knows like who you are and who you work for. Like, we can't do this. Like, they're going to turn this into a horrible thing. So I filed back here in New Jersey. So and that was fine because there was nothing to split up. So okay. Oh, the future of the 1 hour interview. Who's that? Brittany's?
No, him.
He's doing an interview? I didn't even know that.
That was the rumor, I believe, that he, like, the first it was he came out with his whatever thing. Then he put out the videos, 2 videos. And Susan, I think, oh no, Janet is asking, what are the videos? I found them on YouTube because I'm not looking on Instagram. They were on YouTube, so some people have uploaded them. And then there was, at the time when he came out with the first statement, I believe is when there was the mention of an hour TV interview. And that's like, when I saw that, I was like, bro, you're like desperate for dough or something.
Yeah, he's out of options.
Oh, Excitable 67 says that's what started all this. Oh, and maybe that's where the statement came out of, was the interview, and there was a televised interview, but it hasn't been aired yet. Okay. Got it.
So he wants to continue to live this life as a stay-at-home mom. He wants to keep doing that. He wants to not have to produce or do anything because I'm sure, let me see if it's his accountant that's telling him this. He doesn't have anything that he can do moving forward. He has 0 plans. Like, we've got 3 of Wands in reverse. He has no discernible income or productivity in the future. He has nothing. So yeah, they're telling him he's broke and he's got to find a way and to play on the emotion of being a father and having to cope with these boys that are becoming young men. And I've already had to deal with all this craziness from their mother. So now I have to set them on a path. And if they're disrespectful to their mother, it's because I haven't had the resources to make them good and productive young men. Like, this is, it's so shitty. It's so shitty.
I think that he has a little bit of remorse about this, though. Like, he has to do it because, well, okay, remorse because he's I'm gonna say allegedly, he's a lazy fuck. So he does have some remorse that he's a lazy fuck, that he has to sell her out, but this is the only way that he thinks he can make money. He should really go to HB's art school because he could learn how to make straw art. But
So
he's made a definite fucking deal with the devil to make this money. He needed something to keep the kids in a house. I think they're down to like 12 cents. That's what this feels like. 12
I'm
fucking cents.
I'm controlled remote viewing into the closet right now, into his closet, and like a lot of the clothing is older. Like there's still like a lot of like 90s tracksuits in there, and they're kind of threadbare and beat up. There's not a lot of new stuff in there. There's a lot of sneakers. Like he was like a sneaker collector, I think. I don't know if someone wants to look that up, they can. But like they're all older and they're all like kind of worn. So, and like the ones that he has, like the collector ones that he has, they're like, if you pick them up, like they're very brittle. They weren't stored properly, so like they're like they crack when you kind of put them on. And he's like trying to like use some of that vintage stuff to kind of pad his wardrobe. He doesn't have a wardrobe. I know that sounds like really crazy to people that don't live in LA or don't live in California, but like there's a whole image thing that he's trying to conduct, and he can't because he doesn't have the duds for it. I know that sounds really weird, but the closet is really beat up, and that's like a big deal. That's like he's zeroed. The reason why I'm zeroed in on it is because he's zeroed in on it. And like it's like I can't even do this. Now I'm going out to the garage, and he does have a newer car, but in terms of like when you're tooling around, Los Angeles, it's a few years older. He keeps it nice though. It's definitely kept nicer than the like the age that it is. Like he's doing a lot to it to make sure that it stays good, but there's a couple of mechanical things wrong with it.
What does it smell like?
You know what, it smells like just like car wash, like when you go to the car wash, and it's not like that, like cherry bomb, but it just smells like it's been cleaned at the car wash. Like he takes good care of it. He definitely takes it to get washed, but there's a couple of things wrong with it mechanically. There's something with the combustion in the car. Kevin Federline, if you're watching this, in the comments, tell me what's wrong with your car. There's something with like the combustion and the timing, and I know nothing about mechanics, by the way. So there's something with the cylinders and the combustion. The timing's off. Something's wrong with that, and he needs it worked on. And I think it's an Escalade. It feels like it's an Escalade. It's like a big honking SUV. It's like a big obnoxious SUV. He does not have a Tesla. He has a big obnoxious, like he's got his tracksuits, his 90 tracksuits and sneakers in the closet, and he's got the big late 90s, early 2000s like style SUV.
Why do I feel like he's living an episode of The Sopranos? Tracksuits and Escalades?
Yeah, like kind of. So, and the house is not decorated very well. The house is decorated very poorly, and that too is kind of threadbare. Like the carpets were kind of cheap when they were put in, and so they're kind of pilly and they're not in great shape. The carpets need to be replaced, but they live like it's like a bachelor pad. I don't know if he has a wife or if he has like a woman there.
He has a wife.
The house definitely feels like a bachelor pad. It's like there aren't window treatments really. It's not decked out. Like it's like a regular house. Like I feel, do they live in the valley? They live in the San Fernando Valley?
I think maybe.
So all right. I'm gonna look that up.
So I was looking into, well, what the fuck do you spend all his money on? So I definitely get like that there's a collector thing here of maybe it's sneakers, like you said. There's something like I collect a whole bunch of fucking of the same thing, right? Like we all have our shit we collect, right? He's collecting a whole bunch of his shit. Like he wants to be the king of the world collector, or I don't know. Do they have competitions for that where they're like, oh, I have like 900 of these widgets. And he's like, oh, I have 901 of these widgets. So a collector of it. But it's also like, there's just other random shit that's just been bought. Like feeling like I'm a baller and I'm just spending money on random shit that I
Yeah.
don't need. There's a worry here, hoping that, there's always money coming through. And then it's like once the money came in, so it's almost like every month when he got his Britney dough, it would come in and he would divide it amongst the people in the house. So him, the kids, the wife, and he would dole it out. And they would also kind of like fight it amongst themselves about for the money. Like, no, I need more money because I need to buy groceries. And no, I need more money because I need more, I don't know, widgets. So it feels like it was this weird thing. And he kind of enjoyed the attention of being the money doler outer, even though he didn't make the money. Kind of weird. So
Yeah.
now that the funds are coming to an end, that's why we're in this position. So, what a bunch of waste of money. Think of the things if you could have spent your money wisely, saved it, stored it, invested it. Ugh.
Supernatural Susan. Susan, I saw that your name got tinkered with. How come I can't pull that up? There we go. He had a Ferrari, Escalade, Audi, Yukon.
Oh.
And
what?
Yeah.
What a shithead.
Let's take a look at that. Let's see if the current wife pushed him to do that.
Oh. God. Arg. People like this make me sick. Like, go make your own fucking money. We're all struggling. We all can't live like ballers. I all can't, we're not over here at this house buying bedazzled cars down in Newport Beach, bitches.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's so much emasculation going on. Oh, this is not a happy household.
Oh my. Oh, fucking A. Oh, no, she's pissed. Oh, she's gonna divorce his ass. Oh. Yeah, I see the emasculation. The fucking like, you son of a bitch, if you can't do it, I'll go do it for you, you motherfucker.
Oh my God.
This is like, I don't know. She might not be. She's probably a good Christian woman. She don't cuss. And there's something here. Like, now we're gonna be out in the fucking cold. No. Yeah, she's got the BDE right now, man.
I have a quote. I cannot sit back and let my sons be accused in this way after what they've been through. As much as it hurts us, we decided as a family to post these videos.
That's the wife?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that was Kevin. Sorry.
Oh, maybe it was. He just reactivated that Instagram account, right? Or maybe he did not.
Oh, she was. Is she volleyball? She's a big handsome female. Just saying.
Does she look like a thumb?
She's a handsome woman. Here.
Okay. I don't know what she looks like.
There.
But she's. Oh. God, that's not what I thought she looked like.
Oh, he is a chubby man.
He's got nice titties.
I'm not body shaming.
Sometimes I do. But I look at myself naked in a mirror too. So so yeah, let's see who was behind the Instagram post. Was it him or the wife?
So I've got the Emperor here, but I don't think it's his big dick energy.
No, this is a collab.
We have to take action.
It's like mindfuckery. It's the emasculation again, in my opinion.
She's emasculating him.
Yeah. And she's like, do you want to take care of this for your family? I mean, hello, do you want us on the streets? Hello, you need to secure everything you can for our children, our family, our way of life. You need to go do this. It's almost like an offer's made, like, okay, would you like an extra bonus from the other side of the aisle this month? So there's an offer, and then she's like, you know what you need to do? You need to go do this. Go do it. Did you do it yet? You need to do it.
You want to do a conversation with them?
Okay. Who do you want to be?
I don't know. Who do you want to be?
Oh shit, I don't want to be either, but let me think. I need a sassy deck for this. I don't know that Philly feels very sassy. Oh, I'll get my celebrity deck. Where did I put that this time?
Need me to find it?
Perhaps. I'm not sure if I put it back where I was supposed to. Oh, there it is.
I was just going to say, there's something pink and there's a light near it. Was I right?
There's a book that's pink near it, but there's no light over there.
Okay.
Well, there's a lighted skull, but I never turn it on. So I guess you could say, yeah, you're right. There's a light.
I got the pink. I got pink.
You got the pink. Okay, so yeah, did you did you decide who you want to be?
I'll be her. All
right. Okay, I'll be he doesn't have like a fake accent or anything. I guess I'll make up his accent. Okay, I got an accent for him. All right.
All right. We know you guys love this. Thumbs up. Yes. Like the video. There's 64 of you here. Like and share and subscribe.
All right. Yo, baby, you know how much I love you.
We are going to be at the end of everything. If you don't get your act together, you didn't save any of that money, you didn't invest any of it, and now we're going to be broke. So we're broke now. You better get your act together because this is going to be the end of everything.
Honey, baby, I will always keep our home safe. I will always keep it safe. Even if I got to do some shady shit, babe, you know I got your back. I am K-Fed.
We got to remember that sneaky snacker. Was that sneaky snacker?
It was.
You got to do something quick because I'm furious and I'm out of control. She's really, really angry. Like she is not in her right. She's a screamer. Just so everybody knows, she is a screamer and like it's borderline abusive, verbally abusive. So you got to do something now. So, all right, your turn.
Why do I always have to come around and clean up your messes for you? You don't seem to know what's going on. I'm the brains of this family. I mean, for someone who claims to be so fucking smart, you're not very smart and you don't know how to get a job or make any type of money or survive in this world where we need money. Oh, why was I her? That's so weird.
I don't know. You switched over.
I did fucking A. How weird.
All right, that's all right. So because I'm the boss of this family, I raised all these kids, I took charge of all of this, and now we're losing everything because the conservatorship is gone and we have no conduit to the money. We have no control over our future now. And it's all because of them, because they screwed it up. And you need to fix it now. So go ahead, Kevin.
I got the secrets, baby. And it's going to make us lots and lots of money. Oh, yes, baby.
Do tell, because I'm ready to skate. I'm ready to get out of this relationship. I can't take it anymore, and then you're going to be paying me.
Well, you remember when I was married to the pop star? There was so many things we did together. You might think Ike and Tina Turner, but I'm thinking more like Whitney and Bobby Brown. There are so many things that happen that I can dish on, and I will self-sacrifice myself for this family if I have to.
Figure it out, because otherwise we're going nowhere. Figure it out, Kevin.
Well, I'm working on
Ooh.
figuring it out. I'm working on it. There's some files I have that might not be in the right format right now, but I'm going over to a Best Buy to see if the Geek Squad can help me with it. But I'm working on it. Fear not, my love, my love, my love.
You have a decision. You're going to put some nasty shit out on the internet. You're going to leak those videos, and you're going to bring it to light. And that's how we're going to get our money back. That's how we're going to get our flow going again. So leak the videos. They're going to bring her down.
I know I've been staying low on the internet, and it will make really big, shocking media waves on Extra. I wonder if they have a viewership. Anyway, my return to social media will make big waves, and it's going to come in quick and in the middle of the night, perhaps after I was token, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to drop it like it's hot, like it's a Beyonce's album, and no one will stay away.
She's so angry. She is so angry. All right, figure it out, because I'm ready to blow. And you know what? I'm gonna step out of character for a second. She is literally fighting with everyone around this whole situation. The accountant, the lawyers, anybody that comes within her radius, she is freaking out and angry. I think you're right. They have like no money left.
No money, ready for a divorce. They're going to be they're going to be at like divorce court, or what? Is that even on TV anymore? I don't know.
I don't think they can pay the electric bill.
No.
I'm getting the electric bill. Like, they can't pay the electric bill. Like, it's that dire right now.
XYZ came back.
Oh.
It's like Tarot Destroyer. He's assumed a new name.
Look at that. They're like running from their bills.
Yeah. And I think
he's running from her bills. The lovely Pusheen. Where'd she
go?
She missed. The lovely Pusheen has made an appearance.
It looks like, yeah, we're going to be getting some more videos, that kind of crap coming up. I mean, I don't think there's more to their conversation. They seem to be saying the same shit over and over. But yeah.
She's not moving on this one. Oh my God.
Well, because then, so Amina's like, she doesn't have a job either. And then Sue's like, her job is effing K-Fed, and K-Fed is screwing monies out of Brit.
It's like a whole, it's just awful.
And he gets $49K a month from Brit. That's what I'm saying. He's just buying a bunch of bullshit. Good Lord.
He gets $49K from her?
He had 20, and then I think it got up to a point where he asked Jamie or somebody to up it.
All right, should we check in on Jamie? See how he's doing?
Okay, I don't want to use that one anymore. Let's go check in on Jamie.
I'm going to use a dark deck for him. Nice.
I'm going to use the deck of death.
I have the Call of Cthulhu deck. Should be using that one.
Yeah. Every time I see that deck, I'm like, oh, it's so cool. And then I realize I don't know any of those characters, and my kid has to explain them to me. And then I'm like, meow.
You know what? It's not as cool as I wanted it to be. Like,
well, then I won't get it. It's not on top of my list. I have other ones on top of my list, but
I'll do a flip through so you can say it. I'll do a flip through. I wanted to love that deck, but I don't.
Sue was saying too, the 40K isn't for like school or clothes either.
No, it's not. Like they take the that's what I was talking about when I got divorced. They take all of like your ancillary expenses and then they like compile that and come up with like a support, and then you get that on top of like your basic needs, like your house and your car and your insurance, you know? Like, I mean, like regular people like us, like if we split up with somebody, like the house and the insurance and everything would be like roped into it. But like for them, they kind of take like all like their clothing expense and their eating out expense and their travel expense. Like, I don't even have a travel expense. I don't have travel expenses.
Shit, I haven't gone anywhere in a year. And the last place I went was San Diego, so it's not like we're balling over here, but who knows where they go with the K Fed. I mean, maybe he should hop a ride with Kylie on her jet.
Gross.
Maybe K Fed could be the new Pete Davidson and hook up with Kim Kardashian.
Oh boy.
Is that a no? Do you think she's not into it?
You know, I just want to disclaimer this before I do the reading on Jamie. From the minute she hooked up with K-Fed, I was like, ew. I was like, he looks like a rat. He just like, I am face shaming. I was fat shaming a few minutes ago, and now I'm face shaming. He just looked like a rat. And I was like, yeah, I was like, she's got to be PG or something. Something's got to be going on there. And I was like, this is just a disaster.
Wait,
and
what? PG? Oh!
I thought she was pregnant.
I thought it was code for like big ween or something that he had. Or
no, I don't even think it's that. But I do think that he got her all involved in, you know, the things like this.
Yeah, like, yeah. Okay, we're looking at Jamie. Okay, yeah. I forgot. Jamie.
Oh, we got XYZ here again.
Yeah, I blocked him. I don't know if it worked.
We'll Jamie, see. What's up with you, Jamie? You big mean.
Big meanie old bastard.
Oh, he is working on something. He is definitely working on something not okay. Four of Swords, he's kind of hanging back, creating a plan. Ace of Swords, he's getting ready to make announcements. He's going to make announcements. There's going to be public announcements. Three of Wands, building that plan for the future, and they're going to use insider information. I'm afraid they're going to have footage of her doing different things, and they're going to use that. This is so mean. This really is so mean. And there's like a lot of negative people. There's just a whole negative narrative they're trying to put into play. What do you have?
I was trying to find my film reel cards that we got for K-Fed in the last spread, but there was some type of energy coming in here of like, I think, because I'm thinking he's in cahoots with K-Fed. He's not quite so happy with how K-Fed's bringing it out. I don't know. It's almost like the way I'm getting it is like, well, if you want to do something right, you better do it yourself. Like there's this kind of pissy bullshit. But he's moving forward with plans to get back into a happy lifestyle here with some happy fucking money and solidifying his own house. And it looks like he's getting ready to come out of the shadows and forcing some type of decision. So I guess if that's like, I don't know if he's trying to force something to go back in the court or what. I don't know. He's trying to force something now. Force an issue.
It almost feels like they're giving her enough rope to hang herself with. Like they're like, okay, we're going to let her have this sojourn of freedom with whatever his name is, Sam, whatever.
Yeah, Sam, husband, whatever.
and they're going to just let her act amok, and then they're going to reel it all back in. And I'm almost positive they're going to get rid of him. They're going to get rid of Sam.
Oh yeah, Sam was just there to get her in this position, whatever the hell this is.
Useful idiot. Yeah,
Yeah.
useful idiot.
This is driving her. They are going to take her to the edge again. That is their intent. They want to take her to back to whatever head shaving time stress. That's what they want to do. That's what they're working on. So I think there's even shit behind the scenes that we don't even know. Like there might be sending clips of other things where it's enough where it's like making her kind of paranoid about what the fuck they have because they're trying to push her into a position. These people are fucked up.
Oh, it's really sad. And like she is not a stable person.
No, and look, this is what are they pushing her into? And it's like, look, some nasty skeleton holding this pretty lady by her hair.
And then I got this one.
Oh yeah, I have that one too. 10 of Swords.
What card was that? The skeleton and the lady. Oh, was that the death card?
Yeah, death card. They're trying to push her to the edge. I mean, now Sam was the first one who came out and was trying to defend her, although it didn't really get me in the feels, as the young kids would say. Oh dear, Excitable 67. If you see anything from her Instagram, she's already there, twirling around in circles with dog shit on the floor and posing half nude. Twirling around in circles with dog shit on the floor? Wow. So then what the fuck's Sam doing over there? I mean, I think we all knew he was shady to begin with, but so what is he just going to do over there? Is he facilitating this downfall?
Well, he's not cleaning up the dog shit. That's
all right. Let's see.
What deck is that? Elizabeth Higgins said that's an awesome deck. What is the name of that deck?
Oh, this is the Pulp Tarot. You can find it on Etsy. I always call it the Pulp Fiction Tarot, but it is not. It's just Pulp Tarot.
So I'm going to look at Sam, what the hell Sam is up to.
Yeah.
It feels like he's detached. It feels like he is not really mentally engaged at all.
Oh. He's filming her. Dude, I got chills. Dude, that is so Anna Nicole Smith with what's his name? Larry K. Stern or Howard K. Stern.
We can call him Larry K. Stern.
It works. It feels like as soon as she said that, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is. Oh no.
Yeah, he's not helping. And she's like totally in love with him. She's blinded by she's not blinded by the peen, she's blinded by the emotion.
What emotion? He seems like he's like boring like a rolled up carpet or something.
Yeah, but he's a focus for her. She just is. He looks good. He smells good. And he's nice at the right time. And he doesn't give her a hard time. He just lets her. She's got a really long leash with him. He's just letting her do whatever.
Oh, yeah. This is weird, too. I swear I've seen this card whenever I've read on him before. This Knight of Pentacles bullshit. This, like, shady soldier in the background. Just fucking... Yeah, he's just moving forward to his paycheck. He has his final paycheck he's going to get, and he's maneuvering as intended for helping her to melt down.
He's like Damone in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Isn't this great? Which, by the way, that movie is turning 40 years old tomorrow.
Well, we didn't need to bring that last part up.
I know. Terrible. Phoebe Cates still looks great, so.
Oh, well, I've not seen that. I don't. So let's see. Sue wanted to ask about the what's her name? McGurdy?
Oh, yeah, that was whoo. I love that iCarly show. I thought Miranda Cosgrove was going to be an up and coming big deal. I predicted that and I was wrong.
Well, my kid was watching that show. What is her name?
McGurdy?
Jeanette McCurdy.
McCurdy. McCurdy.
So she was basically ratting out the creator of the show, which everyone was assuming was Schneider, right?
Isn't that Ricky from Better Off Dead? Monique, Christmas from Better Off Dead. John Cusack movie.
It's a movie. I've got like 7 or something I've watched. I don't know. I think the rumor is Dan Schneider is the one that she is accusing and calling the creator, but has not named him of trying to do shenanigans on her, like dirty shenanigans.
Super creepy. Yow.
I believe he likes feet.
He was not only did he like feet, not only was he allegedly for entertainment purposes only, not for non-entertainment purposes, not so entertaining purposes. He was inappropriate and suggestive, but he was also really, really mean. So yeah, super, super, super mean. So I'm going to take a look and see if he is the creator. I'm going to use the dark deck again.
Okay, I'm going to see if she or someone's going to expose whoever the creator is. Will the creator be unmasked?
Don't say exposed. Exposed. Huh? Don't say exposed.
God, no. I think they're going to expose him soon. They're working on it. There's information that's been dispersed to government authorities, and it looks like there's other ones corroborating it.
So I see that he's in duck and cover right now and trying to cover up those paths. And those that were on his side and protecting him are no longer. He's kind of an island. He's on his own. Jamie Lynn, linked to Jamie Lynn. How about that?
Ooh. Now, that's not supposed to be who the daddy is of the baby, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I never heard that.
I don't know.
Are we starting rumors now? Let's start some rumors.
Somebody will come back and be like, you started a rumor, and I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about, because I'll literally forget. So I can plead the fifth all day long. I don't know.
I can't remember shit.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What does 46 say all the time? Well, that's right. Go ahead.
Oh, see, Donna was saying that is the rumor. People do
that's horrifying.
Isn't it? That entertainment industry is so disgusting.
Let me say. Because I'm in the dirty deck.
Well, since you're in there,
I'm in the downy dirty. I'm in the
disinfect yourself.
I don't think so. if anything, there was a loosening of the uh,
Boundaries?
boundaries, and that kind of led her to be a little bit more demonstrative with other people more her age.
Mm.
And she got this like fantasy idea of, well, I want to be a wife and a mommy, and like thought that was going to be a good idea. Like that was like a next level career goal, and she thought like she would use it to her advantage. That was something that she kind of pitched, possibly to him, like, well, I could be this really successful teen mom, like I could be a teen, and I think he was on board with it. I think he was like, yeah, that's a great marketing idea.
Teen Mom before Teen Mom?
Now I think Teen Mom was going on at the same time, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think
Maybe.
it was. Yeah, because I think we were making those kinds of jokes. Not me, but like people, like humans, were making those kinds of jokes. Um, yeah, I think they were like, "Hey, this, why don't we use it to our advantage?" And then somebody put a stop to it. Was like, "No, this is gross. Like, we can't have successful teen mom because the teen mom thing is all about drama." So,
Um, so, because I'm starting to get zippy,
I'm very zippy.
let's
And I'm
just,
really grossed out.
do you want to end on what does Jamie Lynn think about the K-Fed drama happening to her sister, since she went in, she was the first one in. So, just curious to end on.
Let me put my shoulder pads in. What was she thinking with those shoulder pads?
It probably like Ms. Markle when she like tries to copy everything that Wallace Simpson wore and realize, well, that's not a good idea. Why doesn't Meghan Markle try and wear the Queen's fashion? They kind of have more of a similar body style at this point. Like, I mean, back in the day, the Queen had a waist, but she doesn't anymore. So I don't know why they don't try and wear those. Just saying. All right, let's see.
Oh, she's a dick.
Oh yeah, she's waiting. Oh, Jesus, you would think that Britney Spears was the literal El Diablo to them. Oh, loving this shit.
What's
Fucking
that swords you got there? The red swords.
Page of Swords?
Page of Swords, okay.
Death Tower. Like, they're like fucking rooting it on. King of Pentacles, underlying energy. Fucking dick's alive.
Oh, we totally like derailed off that Jeanette McGurdy.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have to go back to her. Yeah, we totally derailed off her. Sorry about that.
We'll have to do that one next week. I'll put it on the list. But yeah, this is like.
Poor Alycia did a crazy reading before this, so she already started out with like a certain level of.
Half of my battery was already drained. I was doing a reading for my channel, so it'll be up. Well, I have to upload it still, and it's like there's 2 parts of it, and I'm doing a reading on that girl that's missing from Truckee. So I already drained half my psychic battery today.
Oh, that's where I lived when I was in Lake Tahoe. There's a weird vibe there.
Is there?
I was in Truckee, yeah.
I don't know if I've been to Truckee. I think I've been to Lake Tahoe once or near it, but I don't. I
was Truckee and Tahoe Paradise, and it was.
Does Truckee look like Tahoe or no?
No, it looks like Tahoe. Yeah, like it's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Okay, I was just wondering, like, does Truckee look like Oxnard or something?
No. It's like you walk out, it's like, ah,
okay,
beautiful. Can't breathe because it's. I got altitude sickness when I first moved there. It's like I did not prepare, and like I was like smoking things and running around and trying to act like I was at regular altitude, and I wasn't. I was like, I don't feel so good. And they were like, oh, you better sit down. So, yeah.
So what you got?
Jamie Lynn is horrible.
Yeah.
She is just fueled by jealousy, and she's the opposite of Buddhist teaching. Like, I'm sorry, my foot's going to be in the picture. My foot. She is the opposite of Buddhist teaching. Like, Buddhist teaching, you are not supposed to want, because want is the root of all. Oh God, I'm so fried. I can't even say it. It's like the root of
All evil?
poor spirituality. No, like poor spirituality. So she just every time she turns around, she wants what somebody else has. She just wants the talent. She wants the looks. She wants the car. She wants the clothes. Like at one point she wanted Kevin Federline because he was like such a man's man, and he was a great dancer, and like she would have been a better match for him. Like, that's how she looks at everybody that she interacts with. And she thinks that it's because she was neglected during the whole phenomenon of Britney building of the Britney company, Britney Incorporated. And like, she just, like, there's nothing that she looks back on fondly.
Man, sad life to be living. It's like, it just, sometimes I like wonder, I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, somebody in the family gets famous, so everybody's going to jump on the train and I'll be a part of the machine. But it's does nobody like look back in history and be like, at some point, this gravy train is going to end and we're not going to be doing those things anymore.
Hey, you know what? Before you take my cards off,
yeah,
we had like a lot of heavy readings. Yeah. I want to do something kind of fun and just like, I'll do it. You can sit tight if your brain is exploding.
Okay.
You know Peter Ducey from Fox?
Yeah.
So I just want to do something that's a little bit positive. He's having like a hell of a career going head to head with all these White House correspondents or White House representatives or press people.
You mean the notebook readers?
The notebook readers.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how Peter Ducey's year is going to go. Like, because he is making a huge mark. If you're not a Peter Ducey fan, I'm sorry. I just want to see. I want to do something positive, and like, I don't know. There's a lot of heavy stuff this full moon. So.
All right. So let's see. Peter Ducey, is it going to be like the next Tom Brokaw?
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't we do this instead of Peter Ducey?
Okay.
Let's randomly pick one of our viewers.
All right.
And we'll do a reading. So, guys, shout out in the comments. I'll do a reading for you real quick.
Yeah, if you want a reading,
one
person will get it. So put in there like me or yes or something.
Whoever does it first.
I don't know if
Oh, everybody loves Peter Ducey. Okay. I'll throw one for Peter Ducey. Okay. Francois said moi. I got you. Francois. All right, wait. I'm going to pull one for Peter Ducey. Peter Ducey. Oh, he is just going to keep knocking him down. He's going to keep raining on their parade. So there we go. Peter Ducey still doing what he's doing. All right, Francois, I am going to read for you, pour vous, with my regular deck.
It's kind of funny. I was pulling Peter Ducey while you go on with Francois, but I was pulling Peter Ducey and I was like, it's almost like I think he might have had like some desire to do something else before his career now. And so he's like, like he's celebrating it, but he's like, oh my gosh, I wish my like weird journal of interpretive dance had really taken off. I don't know how you even have a journal of interpretive dance, but I think he has some backside project he wished that he could do. Maybe he'll bring it forward now. Um. Okay, so we're doing a reading for Francois.
Francois, I'll do some cards for you. Maybe we should start doing this. We'll do like an intermission. We'll do a reading for one lucky viewer.
Yeah, before we get burnt.
All right, Francois. So you've got things well in hand right now, but you don't think that you do. All right. So there were a lot of pokers in the fire that you had to you kind of had to get all, like, you were herding cats. You were getting everybody together, and you were getting all these projects together, and you successfully did that. You kind of you got all your ducks in a row, and now you're kind of like, all right, so what's next? And there's almost like this lull and this calm, and the karmic thing that's going on with you, all the things that you had to organize and get together, was all to set up this calm period so that you could tap into more meaning into the universe, and kind of get into the fabric of the universe, like Alycia and I do, to feel out some of the different energies that are out there. So absolutely pay attention to that, everybody. We did have that full moon yesterday. Full moons are about conclusions. Like, a lot of people want to start their projects at the full moon, so you always start your projects at the new moon, because that's when they start building. So you want to close up your projects at the full moon. So Francois, for you, like this is like you're in this phase where you're kind of closing up all the busyness and all the chaos and all the work part of it, and now you can play. But the warning is not to play too much. You don't want to go too hog wild and like woohoo and let things get out of control, because now is a time to honor the honor the chaos of the emotion, but revel in the constancy of the emotion, if that makes sense. You have very extreme emotions in you, and I think that's really where the leveling is, where all this chaos of stuff, getting your ducks in a row, it feels like it was having all this extremes of emotion and getting them into play. Now you've really kind of gathered your strength. Overindulging and getting to dialing it up too much with things that maybe feel good or are good, and that could be food, that can be doing yoga too much. I don't know, I would love to do yoga too much, but it can be that, like, that overindulgence, because what that's going to do is it's going to get you calloused, and you're not going to appreciate the sweet. It's like eating a whole cake instead of having one slice of it. So just be careful about that. But you're in a good phase right now, coming out of this phase of chaos. So advice for you, my darling.
I'm just going to add on just a little bit to yours. Whatever he's been working on, it's almost like he's just started working and learning about this thing. What I was seeing there was for him to continue, like, to not just learn, but to put into practice.
Okay. And don't commit to anything at the moment. Enjoy the freedom. The future will always be there, so don't worry about it. And like I always tell people, and this is not my philosophy, but if you live in the future, you're going to live in anxiety. If you live in the past, you're going to live in depression. Live in the moment. Don't worry about the future that much, because the future is going to get here eventually. Don't wait impatiently for it. Enjoy the riches of now. And bite into it. Bite into that marrow. Bite into whatever it is that you're doing. But again, remember, not to do it too much. You don't want to go. You don't want to go overboard, but enjoy what's happening now. So, does that make sense? Did that make sense to you, Alycia?
A little bit until you said take a bite of the marrow, and I was like, marrow? Take a bite of the marrow?
Like bite in. It's like you
But
have big
isn't
turkey
the
leg.
but isn't the marrow in the center of the bone?
Yeah, you got to break it and suck it
Oh,
out. I guess suck the marrow out. Yeah, I don't do
wow.
that. I don't do
I don't
things
think
like
I've
that.
ever done that. I mean, there's a piece of ham. They had the little bone, but I was thinking, okay.
Wikipedia does that. He likes marrow. He thinks it's delicious. I'm
I
not
like
one of them.
marrow too on occasion. I am a freak like that, but I've never, it's not a thing where I get a lot of occasion to have some. Just saying.
So all right. So that was fun. So maybe we'll add that. We'll do like a quick reading for one of our faithful.
Yeah. We can do that for next time and put on we got to put on our list Jeanette McCurdy so we don't forget for next week.
Oh, next week. And remember, guys, call to action. Like definitely, like well, I want to see us start to scale Dueling Tarot. We've got a great community here. We've got great people. We've got fun times. I really want to start scaling this up. I want to get more people in here. You will always be our core 50 or 60, but let's see if we can get some more people interested in
Yeah.
the fun stuff that we do.
Tell all your friends, tell all your family, but only the weird ones that have a personality and can laugh. Um, oh, and if you haven't yet, come hang out at the Moon Moth Manor. So instead of like, I'll take it off of my YouTube channel, the join button for the Sneaky Snacker community, because it's kind of like, YouTube likes to take a big chunk of it because the tube of the U is the overlords. And B, I can say what I want to say in the Moon Moth Manor. And so I've been putting up some videos over there. This week was about people that apparently are said to have voted themselves off of the island via a scarf or something connected to another stationary
Oh, like this
thing.
one.
Yes, like that one, that lady. It's so
I don't know.
hard. Cameras are all.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, like Kate Spade. So that's there. And then there's some other readings. I did kind of a potpourri for August. And then there's Otho. Thought I'm talking like Mike Tyson. Fuck me. There's like lithomancy. That was the newest mini course I put up in there. But there's also how to use a pendulum, chakras, all sorts of cool stuff in there. So if you want to come support me, I appreciate it. Oh, Gilded Girl, I don't know where your emails go. I don't know where they go. I will say, okay, if we can't connect via message, on one of my older videos, you'll find my PO box. I know it's got to be in the description box of some older video that I had up there for back in the.
Are you not getting her emails? Because I can forward you an email from her.
Yeah, I'm not getting her emails at all.
I'll forward an email over to you.
Okay. We'll have to do it through Anna. She's our code breaker, apparently, in the emails.
No, I'm just like out there. But listen, if you got honestly, join the Moon Moth Manor. It really is cool. Like I'm learning a lot of cool stuff there. Like the videos uncensored are great. But if you're interested in any of this funky stuff, it's a great place to start. So you can get in there, you can learn some, and it's more than crystal chit chat. Like you're going to learn a lot of stuff. So
Thank
definitely,
you, Anna.
Well, I
that money under the table.
What's that?
Here's that money under the table.
No. I mean, I am learning a lot of stuff. I mean, the reason why I had gotten the wand from when you did a crystal chit chat was because you said you could move the energy around, and I have arthritis in my hands, and it worked. And like now, this is like my favorite tool. Like it's really like I didn't have like a whole bunch of magical tools, and this one is really one that I did not know that I needed. And I have another wand someplace, but it's got like different stones, and then it's got metal, and it's like all twisty, and it had a necklace thing on it, and I don't know where it is. And it just didn't it had like a rough quartz at the end and like a amethyst ball at the end, and it just was kind of hokey and like, but this is like sleek, and it's like Star Trek or Superman, it's much
Do
more
they
in my
have
vibe.
wands?
In Superman, he had they looked like selenite. They were the things that he put in the tubes, and it told the story. It made a video picture and started telling the
I
story.
guess I didn't watch that. Another thing I didn't watch. Oh well, I was too busy watching Slee Stack. Okay. Well, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us a whole almost 2.5 hours. Good Lord. We chit chat way too much, but we had such a good time. Send you into your weekend having fun, having some laughs. And go over to Anna's channel. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Go tell all your friends so they can subscribe. So then everybody's ready for when we are over there next week for our Dueling Tarot. All right. Ready to say adios, Anna?
I'm ready to say adios, Alycia.
All right. Adios, people.